Hello Internet, Kinda Plague Mask here, and today I have a Hummer-esque vehicle that I designed a couple weeks ago. So, I was actually watching a Guy Smiley video because I was looking for ideas to spruce up one of my tanks, and I found one, like how to make a machine gun, like a kind of turret. So I wanted to build like a vehicle explicitly for this machine gun to go on, and this grew out of it. So this entire thing is just to house this machine gun. And it's kind of funny because it's extremely disproportionate. Like this should be back a solid stud, but I can't because otherwise the entire structure is messed up. But might as well take a close look at the details. The wheels are too small. I didn't have anything else on hand. It's got taillights. It's got like this area you could put like a winch on it. The doors do open. They are suicide doors. If somebody knows why they're called suicide doors, could you please like tell me? Because I actually don't know why. But the doors look nice. They've got this nice angle to them. Headlights, grill, bumper. I don't know. These should be tiles. There won't be a studio model for this one, just because I don't really want to make one. And it's not a fantastic vehicle anyway, so yeah. The top, there's the bottom. I'm going to reference Transform YouTuber by the name of Ingo. It rolls as rolling things should. That's I hope he hasn't copyrighted that. I like this. The windshield is probably one of my favorite parts about this because that just looks really nice. But yeah, there is this hole here. We'll get to that. But the star of the show really is this machine gun, and I will dismount it because this was really based. Now I did build the whole thing from memory. This is probably not super accurate. Like these should be tiles, but and the barrel should be a piece of flex tube. But I don't have a whole lot of flex, and that fell off. I don't have a whole lot of flex tube on hand, but I do think that this looks really nice, and this piece does come in black in a couple sets, I think. I know that Bricklink says that it comes in black, so whatever. But I think that really adds a nice touch. I have used this technique on several of my creations to make just a bit more detail on the gun, and the roof caved in on itself. We'll get to the interior details. Okay, hold on. Okay, so the roof caved in on itself, and these pieces are attached by a single stud, which makes it pretty weak. It does allow you to angle them a little bit, like if you wanted to, you could kind of angle them like that. And I think the windshield started caving in on itself. This whole structure is pretty weak. But yeah, bringing in my turntable. I promise you a video is gonna come out on this soon. It's probably what you wanted to see this week. Yeah. Oh, by the way, happy Labor Day. I don't know if that's a holiday where you guys come from, and I should probably have put that in the middle. But yeah, giving it a full kind of spin around. I love that sound. There will be a review on this eventually. The hood works, but yeah, this is kind of a Hummer. Now, one thing I did notice is that this guy is fairly unprotected. Like, he could be shot from anywhere. So, what I decided to do, pop this off, remove the roof, and pop off the gun. You don't need this anymore. Now we actually are going to have to reconfigure the gun. So we pop this off. We pop off those. We take this, spin the whole thing around like that. Take that off. Now we can take this kind of flexible hose piece and jam it through the. It is kind of hard. You have to make sure that this isn't completely through. Just jam it in there as far as it'll go. I'll be able to see in this top area. And now you can take one of these kind of plates with a rail, put these like that, and then take this piece with like a little trans red dome and a new roof. And now you have an automated turret. Now this guy still needs this place to sit, so we open up the passenger side door and we gave him some controls. And this is probably a good time to show you the interior. Usually there would be some, it should be able to seat two people and then 2 people in the back, but I needed the back to put the hose in. And this guy's got a steering wheel. Set down. Alright, close that up. I'll take this, feed this hose through that hole. And now you have a fancy one with an automated turret. Now this, I'm gonna have to bring this closer because my camera's like, that popped off. Now it can, gun does elevate, has good elevation and depression. It can rotate, 360, but if you rotate it like too far, the hose will pop out. Now one of the things I do like is that the hose just kind of go in and out. Okay, it goes out, it doesn't go in very well, but the hose does move with the gun, which I think is really nice. And oh yeah, the trunk. There's a trunk. This one in particular is transporting some engine parts. Yeah, that's basically it. Now you can like take this out without removing any pieces, but you do have to remove the entire back portion of the vehicle in order to put this thing back on. Crap. I hope I don't get like copyright claims for saying crap or demonetized. Wait, my channel isn't even monetized, so that's not a problem. But yeah, more kind of details. I did use some ball joints because there was no other way to fill in the gaps around the front, and this is really what gave me the biggest pain. But yeah, that's basically it for this thing. I will do some comparisons now. So first comparison is this Tiger tank that I haven't reviewed yet. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we just bring this guy back in? So here's my turntable. The Tiger tank. This goes in the middle. My Viper Mark 7. I think that this is probably going to be my next video, and you can't see that. And my Arnhem Mark 7. Now, I do have a studio model for this. You can find it on my Brooklyn page. It's War Rig 1. But here they are, all together. But yeah, again, credit to Guy Smiley for the machine gun design on it. And that's basically it for this video. Guy in a Plague Mask signing off.